He could not believe his luck. He actually got a mount. This Lin Liu really was a walking good luck charm. The item Mount Bell summons a ghost night wolf level 11. It can assist in battle and be ridden. Required level is 11. After acquiring the Mount Bell, Qin Feng examined his new companion. The ghost night wolf was a level 11 gold grade mount with impressive stats. Strength 148, Constitution 155, Agility 191, Spirit 135. Mounts gained the same experience as their owner to level up. If the bell was traded, the mount's level would reset to its base level. Ghost Nightwolf was one of the fastest mounts available in the early stages. Its skills were equally remarkable. Swift Sprint increased movement speed by 245% while mounted. Nightwalker granted permanent level 1 stealth at night, with a stealth-breaking attack bonus and a 60-second reactivation delay after being revealed. Triple Pounce allowed 3 rapid pounces on a single target, each dealing additional physical damage. Wolf Howl granted all allies increased attack, physical defense, and elemental resistance for 30 minutes. It was both a mount and a battle pet, and it came with stealth. A huge win. From walking to riding in one loot drop, the koi fish had outdone herself. He decided his next move. He would reach level 15 and save up enough lifespan to extract the mount into the real world. After his next logout, he would head straight to Modu and eliminate Qian Chichi to cut off any future trouble. First, he needed to level up. The Zhanghai Arena covered a massive area, with 2 underground levels, a complex layout, and tons of monsters. It was the perfect place to level up quickly. This place, he muttered, was paradise for the strong. Shadow's kind of paradise, dark, dangerous, and full of things to kill. He entered the arena and went to work. Instant Shadow/Dark Knight Ringblade. Monsters fell in droves. Meanwhile, An Yu was seen dealing a final attack on a boss. An Yu's group had just finished a gold tier boss fight. One member, a young man named Ma Naliang, son of a Shanghai City Bureau director, was praising An Yu on her insane damage. Her hidden class dragon swordsman really is powerful. An Yu was definitely the woman he had his eye on. Meanwhile, An Yu pondered. The boss was only level 8, yet it still took them over 10 minutes to kill. She complained that she did not get how that guy soloed a platinum tier boss. Ma Naliang dismissed Shadow as just a sneaky assassin, slowly chipping the boss down while hiding. Nothing honorable about it. He then glanced at An Yu, noting that this woman had no background. With his status as a government official's son, getting her would be easy pickings. Confidence, unearned, but abundant. An Yu, however, pointed out that as an archer, Ma Naliang himself was best suited to slowly chip away at bosses. Ma Naliang quickly claimed he was an upright person who would not stoop to that kind of tactic. The irony was lost on him permanently. He then claimed he had heard Shadow had low moral standards and was bloodthirsty in real life. He knew a hunter from Odu's police force who already had level 3 anti-stealth detection. In his opinion, they should set a trap, find out Shadow's real-life identity, and control him. Only by having him work for the authorities could they truly rest easy. Otherwise, things like the Song Fei and Zhang Li incidents would keep happening. Were they supposed to clean up after him every time? An Yu and Wang Meng looked at each other. Then they burst out laughing at his ignorance. An Yu shut him down. She told him he did not get it. Right now it was not Shadow begging them to clean up for him. It was them who had to. That was the only way to keep their interests aligned and cooperate with him. Global first kill of a gold boss. First kill of a platinum boss, and all solo kills. A person of that level, and he chose to offend him instead of trying to win him over. She asked if his brain had been eaten by crawlers. Wang Meng tried to calm her, noting that Ma Naliang was a second gen. An Yu shot back that being a second gen did not mean someone did not need a brain. Someone muttered that Ma Naliang was about to cry. An Yu had no patience for arrogance, a quality that made her very useful. Ma Naliang, humiliated, muttered to himself, "Damn Shadow, just a fragile little assassin. As long as their anti-stealth was high enough, why would they be afraid of countering him? How dare people without any background scold him?" He declared that he would ruin Shadow's name and capture him, making An Yu kneel before him and beg for forgiveness. Dreams, delusions, same thing. The group discussed the loot from their boss kill, a piece of gold equipment for priests, a silver gear, and a silver skill book. An Yu marveled that Shadow casually threw gold and even platinum gear their way. How many bosses had he actually killed? Or maybe his talent was treasure hunting, and he got it all from opening chests. Either explanation was terrifying. Then Wang Meng voiced concern. He brought up the Jiangnan restaurant case, the Dongfeng family that had disappeared during a gathering there. He asked, just if Shadow was the one behind that, should they really keep cleaning up after him? They still did not fully understand Shadow's personality. What if, in real life, he was an actual serial killer? An Yu replied that she had heard about that case. It was being taken very seriously. A lot of people suspected Shadow might be involved, but there was no evidence at all connecting it to him. Still, even if that case was his doing, she would still choose to work with him. Even if higher-ups refused to clean up for him, she would do it herself. When asked why, she answered simply, "Who wouldn't want to pat Shadow's ass?" Practicality, not morality, drove the alliance. The group moved to the next zone and discovered a gladiator-style arena, but all the monsters inside were already dead. The ground was covered in corpses. He wondered which team was so strong to clear them all. Without a care, Anyu happily told them to check it out. When they arrived, they saw the ground littered with drops. Wang Meng noted that with so many drops, hundreds of mobs who could be that powerful. Without question, Anyu declared it must have been Shadow. When Ma Naliang asked Anyu what made her so sure Shadow did that, she answered because Shadow was ranked number 1 on the leaderboards. The official team was right behind him on the leaderboards, but they could not have pulled this off, so it had to be him. Ma Naliang grumbled that if he had stealth he could do it too, it was just a matter of spending more time, sure. And if he had wings he could fly. Anyu contacted Qin Feng, asking if he was still there. After clearing all those mobs, he must have a ton of extra gear and skill books. They wanted to buy some. Then Ma Naliang felt a huge presence behind him. A massive wolf emerged from the shadows. Ma Naliang fell down with a splash of golden liquid bursting out. Anyu exclaimed in surprise, "Was that a mount? Where did it come from?" Qin Feng sat atop the ghost nightwolf. He explained that thanks to the coordinates they had provided, he got it from that tomb. He gave special thanks to Xiao Hei. She giggled. The koi fish had struck again. Tripping into a hole had led to a legendary mount. He offered to trade. They could take everything on the ground in one go. Same deal as always. Anyu acknowledged that if she did not like the price, she did not have to buy. The boss was always fair. While they traded, a figure watched from the shadows. It was Ma Naliang, the archer who had been humiliated. Another archer just casually asked if Ma Naliang was actually peeing here. Ma Naliang glared at the scene, teeth clenched. Damn Shadow. That bastard had humiliated him in public. Just wait. Small minds clung to grudges. Shadow had bigger targets.
Hope you enjoyed the recap. Smash that like button if you did, and subscribe for more. See you next time.